YouTube, what's good with it, y'all? How y'all doing? Hope everybody doing all right, enjoying their day, loving themselves, loving others, and healing others. With all that being said, it's your boy Big Kizzle again. Off up in here with another one. You know how I do it. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight off into it off the diving board. Hello. Alright, y'all, check this out. I wanted to drop a video. I was talking to my homeboy not too long ago, and I want to drop a video to y'all about dreams and nightmares. And when I say this, I'm saying about how God talks to you through your dreams and nightmares, stuff of that nature. But I want to do some more research because all I can do is tell you about my dreams. And I don't think that that's going to provide enough substance, because what is me telling you about my dream going to help you with in your life? So I'm going to do a little bit more research on that today and bring some more substance and value into that topic. But just off the top of my head, one thing that I can talk about without having to research, y'all, is the way we've been programmed. And the first thing I'm going to hit y'all right there, right here in the soul with is us men and us women when it comes to relationships. First one, men. You know we was programmed to say and think all women are gold diggers. Hello. Now, a part of that program is we started thinking that the whole world of women were gold diggers when that was not the purpose of what was going on. Like that is not true. You can't just say that. You in one state, you can't say that. But you know what happens? You start saying this and believing this. Remember, I was telling y'all about thoughts. Whatever you start thinking, you're going to believe it and you're going to bring it into actions. You're going to put that thought energy into motion. That's why it's called emotions. Energy in motions. Hello? You're going to put that in motion, and then every woman you start to meet is going to be a gold digger. So you done created your reality based on what somebody else told you. And you brought it into your, that's the purpose. That's why they doing it. Women, your program, think about it like this, was all men cheat, all men are dogs. That is not true. That is definitely not true. You messed up when you start thinking that the whole world of men were dogs and they cheated. And then they start feeding you the programs on TV, all the bad girls club, all this cheating stuff. And you start thinking about this and you brought it into reality for yourself. So you know what? Every man you start attracting is dogs. And then the illusion is, men and women both, we start to believe something that we created based on what somebody else told us. Hello. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Program. Some of us was programmed to believe that as long as you got a job making money, providing for your family, everything is all good. Get the most money you can. And then they feed the program with movies showing families with picket fences, houses, dogs, all that stuff. They ain't saying nothing about inflation though. Hello. So, program. We believe that that's how our life is supposed to be. But somehow we ain't created that yet. Hello? Dangling a carrot on a stick. Dangling a doggone carrot on a stick. So, my God. Tell me why we ain't creating this reality with the house and the picket fence and all that we see with the program. That's because there's some more hidden stuff going on. They know you're not gonna get that. But when it comes to dividing the community, men and women don't mess with each other because all men dogs, all women gold diggers. Yeah, ain't no inflation involved in that to throw you off. That's gonna mess you up. But they're gonna make you think that you still can get this house and this picket fence, and they don't throw no inflation in there to show you that you're not going to get it. Program. We are programmed to think that we will get the American dream. I want y'all to break the program and just know that the American dream is really what it is, just a dream. There are forces you are fighting that's going to keep you from getting a family when they showing you that a family will get a house and this. There are forces that's keeping you from obtaining it. And so you're going to keep running from man to man or woman to woman based on your program. The more I learn is the more it kind of scares me, because one thing about it is we programmed to believe that the Bible, and it says if you obey your earthly masters and all that, but these earthly masters are leading us into our own deaths. Why do we think we don't see? My grandmother was married 50, 60 some years. Like, you don't even see people getting married 50 seconds and staying before getting divorced. Hello? It's programs, y'all. We got to break the program. As far as relationships, if you want to learn how to be in a relationship, go talk to somebody who's been in a relationship for so long and realize that that stuff ain't easy. They done went through it. But our different program in this generation is to not, I can do bad all by myself. The program. So with that being said, an independent woman, I don't see marriages no more. You know what I'm saying? The program is not that no more. The program comes from what we listen to. They attack the senses. What goes in our mind, what we see, it attacks your senses. So if we want to break the lifestyle beyond our thoughts, we got to change the programming too. Black people ain't stupid. No people are stupid. But certain people have been the program since they was kids, the games, they've been fed that. And how you gonna tell a person to break the program when you wouldn't program with how they were programmed? So stop going against each other and understand the program. Everybody's been programmed. The YNs, and they have been programmed since Grand Theft Auto. Hello. Drill music, it's a program. We all got to break our own program. I love y'all. I'll be back with another one. Hello? One.